What's good, YouTube? Today we got a video from the Dog Pokédex fillers. The GOAT, we got a more recent video this time, 8 hours ago. We got, can I make better DLC Mega Evolutions than Nintendo? And I've seen this video, but those are just regular Mega Evolutions. This is DLC Mega Evolutions. And I see my GOAT Darkrai. So I'm actually very excited. As always, gonna prefer a little like. And make sure we turn on that notification bell. As always, the main man Sly. Let's get slide onto your timeline without further ado. Let's slide right into the video.
I want a rematch, Nintendo! Last time I redesigned every Mega Evolution in Pokemon Legends ZA without seeing the real ones first. You all voted that I only beat Nintendo about half the time.
Damn.
Legends DLC is the perfect tiebreaker. So I have a list of every Pokemon that gets a new Mega Evolution. None of
I heard about the Raichu,
which I've seen, and I'm going to go through this list and make designs for what I think their Mega
and then compare them.
should look like. Then react to the real version for the first time to decide once and for all who did better, me or Nintendo. Let's get into it. I think
so. Our criteria for this reaction, we're gonna see it, and then we're gonna make a predict on like which side we stand on, and then when we see them compared, we'll give the final verdict on a predict.
We can all agree that Darkrai getting a Mega
My GOAT
is the coolest
is a long time coming.
We decided to give it this sick built-in scythe arm.
I like the scythe, like his death. It's the vibe I'm getting. You can kind of see a mouth here. Like these are the teeth. I don't know what this would be. I guess it'd be the top of the mouth. But very pointy motifs. I like it for Darkrai.
And protective hood. To give it more of like an agile Grim Reaper theme. Basically,
I
wanted it to feel like a dream assassin. And here's the real version. Again, I haven't seen any of these yet.
Oh, he's going back to back with him. Oh, I thought theirs was better anyway. His is better for sure.
I haven't played
We're not gonna count that predict though.
Here it is. My expectations are high. That is not what I expected.
Yeah, that shit ass.
Where the head popped out of the body kind of.
Oh, technically, I thought I had already seen it. That was regular Darkrai. So that predict does count. We're 1-0. Whoa. I don't know why my mouse does that.
Definitely super creepy. Maybe there's some sort of lore reason, but I don't.
Oh, it's kind of fat.
This way, it kind of looks like a bird. I think Nintendo's version leans more into the nightmarish horror aspect of Darkrai. Well, my version is safer and just tries to be cool. And while I think it's close, I'm gonna give myself the win.
It's not close.
Tatsugiri getting a Mega Evolution is something I did not expect. And for my version,
Tatsugiri. I like it. It's giving wishy-wash vibes, and it has a nose, which is kind of cool. I think he got it. He didn't do anything too innovative with the individual Pokemon, and I think Nintendo's gonna do individual Pokemon stuff. But I'll predict fillers on this one too.
We went full into the commander aspect of the Pokemon. As the three versions of Tatsugiri
are controlling it. Yeah.
Their own Dondozo out of pure water, which they pilot from the mouth and eyes. It's sort of like they're piloting their own.
Oh, I was thinking about Wishy-Washy.
Here's the real version. I have absolutely no idea what to expect. It looks like they're mega evolving the stretchy version. I wonder if that has any impact.
Yeah, straight ass.
Is that a
it turned to a sushi roll, bro.
Like they are literally on a serving tray.
That shit ass.
Like Mega Evolution symbol. You know, I want to hate, but that's actually a really clever reference. To
no, it's not.
Nigiri, and it's kind of making me hungry. Nintendo's version is definitely funnier than mine, which I think actually fits the Pokemon better. So I'm gonna give them the win.
Really? Oh, well, yeah. Not every Pokemon's supposed to be cool. I'm just a come on, bro. I'm just a guy that grew up in Pokemon, man. I want my Pokemon cool. I want them with cool abilities. I want them to look fire. But you know what I'm saying? I accept your decision. I'm saying you won that. So we're 2-0.
Excalibur, a pseudo-legendary getting a Mega Evolution. That's real original. For my version, we gave it more of a dinosaur appearance.
I'm going to go Nintendo on this one. His isn't not cool. The problem is... Also... I've never seen these Pokemon before because I haven't played ZA or whichever game this is from. But Excalibur has swords coming out of the back. He just played into the swords coming out the back. I think Nintendo could probably go a different... Like, theirs are more creative than his are. But his normally are cooler and more, like, succinct in design. So I'm going to go Nintendo on this one.
And turned its large singular blade into 2 rows of blades, which are going down its back.
It's like a dinosaur. Yeah.
And I'd like to imagine that when it uses the move Glaive Rush, it would like front flip into the opponent and slash them with
That's
all of
tough.
its blades at once. And here is the real version. I'm hoping this one's good. Here it is. It doesn't look like...
I was wrong. He won. They just put the blade fully through the body.
too much is different. Okay.
So what am I, 2-1? The blade just got bigger. Yeah, I'm 2-1.
Okay,
2 for 1.
the sword on the back
2
is
and 1.
much larger,
Two-
and it's coming out of the
2 for
front
3.
as well. That's actually pretty cool. Well, I do think our version is really cool. I think the real version makes more sense because it's got like the knight's helmet and a bigger blade, have an Excalibur theme. So I'm gonna give this one to Nintendo. Okay, now it's time to work on Magearna. For my version, we put Magearna in a
that's
medieval
tough.
castle-inspired mech suit.
Mech suit of doom.
The original Magearna color. Because with Magearna being a man-made Pokemon, I figured it'd be a cool idea to make its Mega Evolution look like it was given a man-made upgrade to its armor. Sort of
I like
a
it.
Hulkbuster Iron Man suit. And now let's look at the
I'm gonna go
I
ham.
think there's a 0% chance they did the same thing as us. Yeah, that's a lot more down to earth. But
I don't like
actually
it.
Did do the original color palette as
I
well.
like
You know,
the
it's
metal
really
around
at the
it.
Top, but honestly, I love it, so I'm gonna give myself the win on this one. I actually have seen Zeraora's Mega Evolution already, and a couple memes where people are saying it looks like Luxray, which it absolutely does. For my version, I avoided that by giving it more of a Hawaiian.
His is better. Look at the energy charging up in the paws. It reminds me, besides the electric motif, it reminds me of Aqualad with the way the tattoos are glowing blue.
Thing. The fur on its shoulder
Or
goes
Aang.
to its waist, revealing a bunch of electric lines on its body, which are a reference to Polynesian tattoos. And because our version isn't Luxray, I think we win this one. Heatran is an awesome Pokemon. It's actually one of my favorites of all time. For my version,
Oh, he's gonna do
I
it
wanted
justice.
to look even more tanky, so I increased its metal armor.
I got-
also adding a giant lava cannon
I got
on top of it,
Nintendo on this
turning
one.
it into a literal tank. And here's the real version. I'm actually super excited for this one.
They just made it bigger.
That is a lot of mouth. I guess they had the same cannon idea, but
Yeah, no. His one. So I was 2 for 3. Then I was 3 for 4. So now I'm 3 for 5.
out of the mouth. I'm pretty sure they got rid of the back legs too. They like
No,
traded
4
in
for 6.
more mouth. I don't know if I'm just being a hater, but I'm kind of sad about this one, so I'm gonna give us the win. Golisopod, super cool Pokemon. This should be good.
He showed up, I think, in Sun and Moon.
For my version, I went heavy into the samurai
He gave him a sword. Yeah, his one.
theme. By turning those whisker things it has on its face and the plates on its back into a samurai helmet. And we even gave it built-in pincer blades that look like katana. Please be cool, please be cool, please be cool. Here we go.
Mid.
Yeah, that is sick. The dark gray.
I like the extra arms, though.
Really good. 4 arms too. This is amazing. Nintendo got this one for sure. It's Glamora time. Let's go. For my version, I wanted it to resemble the crystals that you can find in Area Zero.
I like that. I'm not gonna lie. The face is really small, but this seems more of a realistic Pokemon because, like, that's like its natural camouflage.
Where you also find Glamora. Because not only is it already a rock type, but that crystalline shimmer it would get would look great in game, especially when it spread out its petals.
Yeah.
Here's the real one. For some reason, I feel like this is gonna be lame. My expectations are low. The petals
Roughly the
are
same.
a lot bigger, and they're
Just not
I actually think that's pretty
colorful.
cool. I feel like it would have really good attack animations in the game because of that. This one's close. I like both, so I'm gonna call this one a top. Okay, Scovelin, this upgrade seems super.
Ah,
obvious
pepper
to me.
Pokemon.
It has a green
I ain't never
pepper
seen
and
that.
a red pepper head. Of course, for our version, we gave it a big yellow pepper head. We'll also give
Right.
it more of an overall draconic build. I'm gonna go ahead and predict that they did the exact same thing as us. These are about to look
Let's
very
see.
similar. And no.
Roughly.
No,
They
actually.
just didn't give it the yellow.
Yellow pepper head? Really? I'm actually very surprised by that. I think they're pretty similar, but come on, we
They try to make up for it by putting a big pepper here. Like, they leaned heavily into the chili inspiration.
needed another pepper.
Because you didn't know peppers aren't, like, hot. It's most of the times they're seeds that are really hot. So that's what's coming out of their head, like seeds. And as you can see, he went with, like, I mean, you can see it to where all of them have at least one seed down here. But Nintendo overly played into the seed gimmick. And now it has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on one. Well, his have 6 at the most. And then on the other ones, 3, 2, and 4. So 3, 4, and 6 respectively. While Nintendo has 2, 4, 6, 8 on one of them, and then it has 2, 4, 6, 7 on the other one. Like, they overly played into it. Not to mention the tail, you know. But similar design. But I'm giving it to his. I like the dragon aesthetic. They kind of went there too. It still looks more lizardy than dragon-like. But even up here, this is kind of like fire. And it's yellow. So this also reminds me of Pikachu's tail. So you could even play around with giving it multiple typings if you really felt like it. And it's like it could have like protein, but only for the 3 types, probably fire, grass, and lightning. Some peppers don't have any heat. Lightning or electricity can create fire, but like not too much fire. And in red, it just gives off fire, hot, caliente.
Pepper, so I'm going to give us the win. Crabominable is a very strange Pokemon.
Hey!
Not expected to get
I'm seeing a lot of like Pokemon from the Sun and Moon region, bro, getting the evolutions. But like some of these I haven't seen. Because I didn't play after Sword and Shield. I just haven't been too invested. So at some point I need to go in and play Arceus, and then Scarlet Violet, and then Zia.
Mega Evolution. For my version, I wanted it to go full.
Hey, it looks tough. Look at like the UFC dude, Patty. I think his name is Patty. Low key, with the yellow on his head. I mean, obviously he's a little bit more bulky. I think Patty's lightweight, maybe. Maybe. I don't think he's a heavyweight. It's like a heavyweight type Pokemon.
So we made it like 7 feet tall and gave it these huge front arms that are now much more ape-like, as well as super long hair that obscures its face and makes it look more scary. And here is the real version. I feel like this is either going to be super cool or super lame. No in between.
Very close.
Similar to what we did. Like it's
very close. I think the ice makes it look less scary though. I'm giving it to Pokédex.
Tall with bigger arms, and they even did the long hair. I think they're obviously too similar to pick, so I'm gonna call this one a tie.
Not a tie at all.
Lucario, I know it has
the GOAT.
Some dedicated fans, and I actually took a bit of a risk here because
punk rock style went into the steel. Badmantings. I like it. I think he got it overly, and then there's a fox design in the fur. Like with artists, bro, everything might not always be intentional, but like a lot of details that you can find always usually have a purpose.
We went for this super defensive design. I figured since the Mega Lucario we have now is
aggressive,
it makes sense to make the alternate version super bulky
defensive,
and lean into the defensiveness of its steel typing. I'm actually a little anxious for this one. I hope it's not really good.
Dog shit.
Okay, that's definitely strange too.
Nuke the whole generation. Red color scheme for the other one, water color scheme or blue color scheme for this one. Down to the long hair, down to it looks to be a fishtail. Knowing Lucario's like a dog. Shit is ass, yeah.
That looks like Miku. Oh no, that probably made it so popular. Out of fear of angering the Lucario army, I'm gonna give this one.
That's just ass.
Raichu is another one I've seen. It was like the first.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Impossible not to see it. For my version, I wanted to go all in.
Hey.
On the Raichu theme. If you don't know, Gorachu was a planned evolution to Raichu before they decided to make.
I like the fire and the electricity.
Instead, it was said to be more red and aggressive looking, so not only did we make ours more of a punk rock theme with this big mohawk, but we also gave it splitting tails with one being electric and one being on fire. That all being said, 2 is better than 1, so I think Nintendo wins.
I think Nintendo got it too.
Absolutely stoked this got a
I like the concept of his better, like a lightning and fire, but 3000% when Nintendo dropped theirs, I low-key was like, yo, this is actually fire. Because when they drop Mega Evolutions, they're either a hit or a miss. Like that Lucario one is absolute dog. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But I'm looking forward to this one. I think this is what Duskor.
Mega Evolution. For my version, I wanted to focus on the rocket-powered aspect of Golurk by giving it these much wider
Golurk. I think its first evolution is Duskor.
We also gave it the shoulder cannon so it could fire giant volleys of energy at foes while it rocketed through the sky.
That's pretty tough. Mystical type vibe.
Mess this up right, it's just gotta be good.
It's gonna take it out his armor. Ooh, yeah, they got it. Yeah, they went into the crack and the fact that it's like a soul-like creature, and then what would it at its strongest be? I think of them like Ultimate Aliens and Ben 10. Except in Ultimate Aliens, it's like it's based off of their species simulated in combat for like a million years or something like that. But in this case, it's like, okay, this is what the Pokemon is based off of. This is what it does. If it had like almost no limits on it, what would it then be doing? And they pulled into the fact that he had the crack, so it's like he's coming more out of the shell, and that's why it's more bulky because his soul has expanded.
Really cool. Yeah, Nintendo, you definitely got this one. Okay, I need a win here. Let's move
Hey!
on to Absol. For my version, I wanted it to be super scary.
Earthy.
As well as reference Absol's whole appearing before tragedy theme. So I gave it this jagged.
It looks low key tough. I think Nintendo gonna have it. Like with his designs, they're like really good, or they're like no. Let's put it this way: they're either like peak or they're really good. This is a really good design. It's not a peak design. So I think Nintendo, especially since with this Pokemon, it's a very simple Pokemon. They could go anywhere with it. So I'm gonna take Nintendo on this. For the predict.
Aztecs would sacrifice people in order to prevent cosmic catastrophes. So maybe this version of Absol would be super evil and show up right before tragedies and try to take someone out in order to prevent it. Please be lame, please be lame, please be lame. Let's see this.
Elite. Yeah, it is elite. I'm not gonna lie.
It's awesome. And it's like a dark.
It's like a ghoul. Yeah.
Original Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
You got it again, Nintendo. Okay, hopefully we can break Nintendo's winning streak with Mega Chimecha. For my version, I actually wanted it to become.
I like that.
Japanese temple bell. With the Chimecha itself being
I like that.
Inside the bell. And I think this lets it have more of
I think he got it.
While still looking beautiful thanks to these long flowing ribbons. And here is the real version. I really have no idea what to expect, but I'm kind of hoping it's lame. We need a win. That's
kind of tough.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's just kind of random. Yeah, maybe I just don't get it. But
it's like a ripoff. Like it's taking aspects from other like Pokemon. It's like it's not bad. It's just like.
Prefer ours. And last but not least, we have Staraptor.
Hey!
One of my favorite Pokemon of all time. For my version, I always love the fact that
Staraptor
learn close combat.
Got him with a Pompadour? Oh yeah, I got his. Overly.
That was always so cool. So I decided to make it a flying.
He gave it a Pompadour, gang.
Swoop it had into a spiraling
That's so fucking tough.
I'm a bit conflicted because I want to end on a win, but I also want Staraptor to get a good Mega Evolution, and that is good.
It's okay.
Solid, I guess.
Yeah.
A Mega Pidgeot, it's just a very simple upgrade. And I think
because
ours has a little bit more
Pompadour, way better.
I'm gonna give us the win. YouTube thinks that you like this video of some.
Oh my goodness, bro. There's some water down there somewhere, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. As always, that was a nice video from Pokédex Fillers. Make sure y'all show him some love. He's on the way to 1.2 mil. You know what I'm saying? And as always, you know what time to catch me next. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. As always, I'll see you in the next. Peace.